Welcome back to Vikram Films and to another episode of Goa Then and Now. Today we're going to dive into what's quietly transforming lives here in Goa. The world of cacao, medicinal music, breathwork, and a practice called ecstatic dance. And if you've never been in one, imagine a space where there's no alcohol, no drugs, no judgment, just you, the music, and a journey inward. And this isn't about performance or showing off, it's about expression, release, and connecting with your own truth. Today we'll explore where this culture comes from, how it's practiced, and why it's become such a safe, healing space for so many people. So stick around, because by the end of this episode, you might just see Goa's spiritual side in a whole new light.
Viento que viene del mar, viento, tráenos la libertad. Viento que viene del mar, viento, tráenos la libertad. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Viento que viene del desierto, viento, tráenos el silencio, viento que viene del desierto, viento, tráenos el silencio. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Well, shall we drink some cacao?
Yes.
So what brought me at some point into ecstatic moments, it's been a whole story actually. So my background is coming from practicing and teaching Qigong and Tai Chi for now more than 25 years. And for me, what I found in ecstatic dance, it is actually all these ancient traditions and principles of the spiritual work, breath work, body work, coming from ancient wisdom and ancient people in some other countries, let's say in China. In the modern days, for me, being the human being of the world. So I found that ecstatic dance is uniting in itself all what I love. It is body work, it is energy work, and it is free flow, and I let go of my mind. So it brings me peace, it brings me joy, it brings me literally a pleasure, and it brings me myself. So when I am in a moment of ecstatic dance, I felt like I'm shaking out all the negative energies and emotions. If I came with something with heavy burden, I know I have to go to ecstatic dance and shake it out. And then it's literally shifting my consciousness. So for me, I found myself in a space of ecstatic dance as in a new age temple.
Yes.
Surrounded by my community. It's just so powerful, so deep, and such a connection in all the levels. So how can I not love ecstatic dance? And also I love about it is that I'm actually doing it myself. It's like really my practice. But we are all united in the same field and doing it together. And if you want, when we are ready to meet, we really meet.
Yeah.
So that was my way.
In
we
Goa.
met here in Goa as one tribe,
Yes.
doing tribal gatherings for the full moon, new moon. And the part of it, it was drinking cacao together.
Yes.
So the cacao, we can talk about it like so much, but in few words, it is a sacred drink. It is a blood of the gods, of the earth, of the nature. It's something which we can share together and unite in one frequencies by drinking the same ceremonial drink in a ceremonial way with intentions.
Yes.
So this is how we met, and we've been singing songs together.
Yes, basically.
This is how we started, like really came in tune just literally by the singing.
Like, can you
Okay.
tell us what is this cacao and why is it in India if it's South American, you know? Maybe South American people like it, but why are we here in India and making cacao ceremonies?
Cacao is actually a master plant or a guru plant. It is, as you said, drink coming from Central America, from ancient times, from the local tribes, Mayan tribes. And it's been a very rare drink. It is not easy to make it. You need a lot of efforts to make it in the form of this drink. And it's been only available for royalties, for priests, for very specific moments of the year. And with this drink, people have been going into altered state of consciousness, because cacao actually activates very specific part of our brain, which is responding for the visions. So if you want to have a clear vision, you can drink cacao and ask questions. And also cacao has a power to connect with our heart. This is why we drink cacao as well, to connect with our heart, because our mind never has answers. Only our heart has a true answer. And cacao helps us to connect with our body, with our physical heart, with our emotional heart, with the space of beyond thinking. And this is why with cacao it's so good to dance. I was born in Russia, and at some point in 2012, I went to Mexico for the end of the world according for Mayan calendar.
Okay.
And in that time, in that specific year, it's been worldwide gathering of all the travelers, of all these free spirit people. We came together like a rainbow gathering. We've been singing songs, cooking together, spending time around the fire under the stars. And for sure, we've been working with the ancient knowledge. I met plant medicine since I was like a child, very small child, because I was very sick. And the only way to save my life was to start to heal myself by natural remedies, which was plants, medicinal mushrooms, and some breathwork and body work. This is how the plants work. They work with subtle level, and then your body is healing. So the cacao I met already in Mexico, in Guatemala, in Central America with the tribes, with the local ceremonies. It's been just part of life, you know? And then it became like ceremony of cacao. To meet myself, to meet everyone, and that we can literally look to the eyes of each other. And we can arrive into here and now, like. And cacao helps us to arrive into this moment, like here, now, here I am. And this is, here we are, all as we are.
Yes.
Simple and deep. This is what cacao helps us to do. We can do it in so many ways. So cacao ceremony is one of the ways.
It was not easy for me when I was a child and when I was an adult also, you know, and I was looking for I didn't know I was looking for some remedies, for some medicine, you know. I was just lost and sick and troubled, you know, struggling with simple things, you know. And then I found these songs. And it was not like gathering or anything, just people sitting in garden and singing songs together.
Nice.
And this, when I came back to India, it put me a lot of questions. I had to ask myself, what is my connection with the land? What is really going on? Why I like these songs. And that introduced me to Kirtan. The music of this land, the devotion of this land, of the land of India,
Yeah.
And Kirtan introduced me to Cacao. It's through the people. But when I found Cacao, it was like this unifying thing. It's so natural, like water, and everyone can feel it. Everyone feels this heart opening. And then you see, I'm singing Kirtan, medicine songs, and then came ecstatic dance. It is this vibe of, moving, breathing, connecting with yourself and connecting with your tribe, your community, and everything came together in ecstatic dance.
There's a lot of myth floating around about ecstatic dance. Some people think it's some kind of sacred drug party. Others believe that it's just an excuse to party without calling it a party. And sadly, I have seen young, uneducated tourists come here to gawk at women, completely missing the point. But here's the truth. Ecstatic dance, when done right, is one of the safest, most conscious spaces you'll ever step into. No alcohol, no drunks, no nonsense behavior. It's not about hooking up or showing off. It's about being you with yourself, fully present in your body. When the cacao opens your heart and the music moves through you, you enter into a space beyond the mind. Every beat becomes a reminder that you don't need anything external to be free. That freedom already exists inside you.
Everywhere. But what makes ecstatic dance special? It is inviting people from all backgrounds, wherever you come from, whatever mindset. If you can come here and find your harmony with the tribe, you are welcome into this sacred gathering.
Just recently, I've been talking with my friend, just these days, I've been talking with my friend who saw all our gatherings, full moon gatherings with cacao and fire and smile and joy. And he said, oh my God, I want to have this free of alcohol clubs where on the entrance people check you if you are under some substances, and then you drink cacao only. And you go pure on this pure energy. The way in the modern society how people abuse alcohol, this is what is wrong. And when we drink alcohol, it's often activates some energy inside of us that we would not really like to show up and show out. So people under alcohol, they are not really united, so each one can be in its own vibe, and especially when it is like big space with a lot of people, this is where we can lose the whole unity and like sweet, loving, tender connection between all of us.
So that's a little window into Goa's ecstatic dance and healing scene. A space where cacao, music, and breathwork come together to create something truly transformative. Until then, stay mindful, stay curious, and I'll see you soon.
Tráenos la memoria, viento que viene de la selva, viento, tráenos la memoria, vuela, 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 con nosotros, vuela, 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 con nosotros. Vuela, 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 con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela. Viento.
Aho! Yeah. Perfect.